So if somebody said, I want you to bow down to me, would that make you a little defensive? Maybe just a little bit. I'm Wanda Thibodeau. I am the host of the Faithful on the Clock podcast, and today is Challenge Me Monday. I asked the question that I did at the top of this video because our verse for today is Psalm 95, verses 6 through 7, and that says, "Come, let us bow down and worship. Let us kneel before the Lord our Maker. For he is our God, and we are the people of his pasture, the flock under his care." Now, with that question, I think it kind of gets us a little bit defensive because when we think of bowing down to somebody, we think of being submissive. And the idea of submission, what comes along with that? The connotation is that there's somebody else in power. And we just don't like somebody else being in power, let's face it, right? But the idea with God is that when you submit to him, you don't submit just because he is in power. That is also true, okay? But you submit because it's a willful act. And it's one that you do willingly because you trust him. And the reason you trust him is because he has done nothing against you. And he's going to take you under his care, like this verse says, okay? So submission is an act of trust. That's the main idea here, okay? And when you trust someone, you can have peace. You can be calm. So when you bow down to God, it is a very peaceful feeling. It's not just, oh, somebody's in power over me, okay? It's like a little kid falling asleep on their mom's shoulder, right? That's kind of the idea, but you bow down. And so what I want you to do for this week's challenge, if you don't do yoga, that's okay. But if you don't, look up child's pose. There's a ton of things on how to do that, but basically you just get down on your knees and you bow down forward and you put your head on the floor, okay? So it's really easy to do. Now, little kids do this all the time. That's why they call it child's pose, okay? Some people, little babies, they'll even fall asleep in this pose. That's why I want you to do it, because if you sit there and you relax enough, you will feel your body just kind of chill, okay? So I want you to connect bowing down with that feeling of just being relaxed and calm and at peace, because that's where God wants you to be, okay? Especially in this world that is so hectic with business and all that, okay? We need to get back to that feeling of just calm and chill, okay? That's, I think, the vision that God has for us. So do that for this week. Our meeting that we have on Zoom on Thursdays, we'll have that at 6 p.m. as usual. Please join us for that. The link for that to RSVP is up top. It is completely free. All you got to do is sign up with that RSVP link. And then the discussion questions that go along with this challenge, the link for that is up top as well. Have a blessed week, everybody.